Hi, I'm continuing to explain the nutrition facts label, and we're about halfway down the list. That brings us to the mineral sodium. We're going to talk more about minerals in a future video, but sodium is important enough to get its own video. Whoa, did it just get colder? Weird. You probably already know that we can get a lot of sodium from regular table salt in our food, which consists of the elements sodium and chlorine. I'm sure that you also know that salt is added to a lot of foods that are prepared for us. Actually, it's pretty hard to find any prepared food that doesn't have extra sodium added, even desserts. That's because cooks and food manufacturers know that salt can give foods more flavor. Now, to be fair, sodium also appears in many food items naturally, but usually not in large amounts. Eggs, beef, and milk are examples of foods that contain sodium naturally. Did you see that? I thought I saw. Never mind. Well, you need some sodium. It's used in your nervous system for muscular contraction and relaxation and for maintaining the right balance of fluid in your body. But you really don't need much. The FDA recommends that you consume no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day to limit the risks of high blood pressure. If you're curious about how much that is, it's the sodium in 1 teaspoon of table salt. Now, you would never want to put a teaspoon of salt on your dinner plate, but the recommendation means all the sodium that you consume throughout a day, and that includes all the salt that's already in the prepared foods that you consume. So, what happens when you consume too much sodium from added salt? When a healthy person with good kidneys consumes too much sodium, the excess is removed through urination. You might ask why it's removed if your body can use it. Well, when you take in too much sodium, in an attempt to maintain homeostasis, your body craves more water and retains what it has. As you increase your water intake, like when you eat something salty, you're temporarily increasing your blood volume. So imagine your arteries as tubes, because they are. The more fluid you put into those tubes, the higher the pressure inside gets. This is why it's strongly recommended that you keep your sodium intake under 2,300 milligrams per day. If you are at risk due to high blood pressure, heart disease, or kidney disease, your limit will be much lower. So remember, get used to reading those labels to get an idea of what's going into your body. All right, I'm going to put a coat on. I just got a chill.